Whiskey Cactus here. Back with more Baldur's Gate 3. We're in a pretty important spot right now. We are in the Mind Flayer colony. At the end of Act 2. We're going to finish Act 2 tonight. We still have a bit to do in the Mind Flayer colony. There's still a few more combats we have in here. We did take out the room full of fucking crazy-ass monsters, which is nice. That's probably the hardest combat in here. But we still have a few more things to do before we head down to the very, very bottom and put a sword through Ketheric Thorm's face once and for all. Where are we at as far as the map? We have multiple ways to go now. Trying to remember which things are which things. That's the thing I gotta remember. This is Zariel's asset. That's pretty safe to do right now, I think. Well, they're all safe to do right now. It doesn't really matter. This should take us to a room that I think it's gonna allow us to heal. Oh, no, this is this room. Okay, hold on. Oh, because I went the wrong way. That explains it. I thought I was going a certain way, and I was going a different certain way, as it turns out. Look at that. Alright, yeah, all this looks the same, so it's it's a bit tough. It's a bit tough to tell sometimes. Alright, this room, we've got, oh. This is this room, okay. So I've stumbled into the two combats. I'm looking for something very specific, and apparently this is where I need to go to find it. Is this right? Did I do it right?
A whole fleet of nautiloids.
Yes, I did. Okay. So this is where we go.
Souls have passed through this place.
That's Ketheric down there. So this is where we go to do that. Before we do that, though. The fuck? How do I use my tools? Use my tools. I want the brain, man. Give me the brain. Fuck. There, no. Fresh mind. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, boy. Alright. Karlak, you want to hold on to these brains for me? What's important... We could take out these guys. Hold on. Let's just right quick. Let's just handle this nonsense. Right and quick. Starion, can you do the thing where we just take out everybody? Thank you. Alright, we have one of these things which we have not seen since we were on the Nautiloid, which is just a nice old full-on long rest. Boom, right there. That not only restores health, it also restores spell slots and all of that. So we get a nice old long rest. Love that for me. Alright. Now I want to do the combats. Now I'm ready for the combats. Wanted that nice old long resty. Where am I going now? I'm going this way. Okay. So this room is where we're going to find ourselves a nice old combat and also a nice old friend of ours that we've been missing for a while. Here we go. Get ourselves a nice little combat. Got a whole bunch of these fuckers around somewhere. I don't know why I don't get my extra attack.
On the way.
But it's fine, I suppose.
I won't give in.
This is Lorelei, okay. Let's have her come up here, and we're going blasties. We'll do some blasties. Can I reach you with blasties? No, I can't. Can I reach you with blasties? Yes. No? No. Okay, well, that's fun, I suppose. Can we use a bow? Can use a bow. Guess that's fine. I'll take damage over non-damage. Alright, everybody want to dash on in? And the other ones are all the way over there, which is kind of crazy, but it's fine. It's so fine. Okay. Shadowheart. Shadowheart, you can come on in here, and you can do some cold stuff. Nicely done. Now you don't have
Let's cook with fire, baby.
the thing that makes your ice cantrip explode into ice. That's the thing Gale has, right? It's one of the things. I can't remember if it's the snowburst ring. I think it probably is. Or if it's the other thing. There we go. We got ourselves the level up. Got ourselves that level up. There we go. Your turn, buddy. Nicely done.
Still breathing, despite the
I don't even know where it is. Come on over. There we go. Alright, Shadowheart. Let's have you do your blasty. Nice.
Smell blood.
And then we'll have you,
Over there.
Karlak, throw some shit.
Handy.
There we go. Okay, very good.
And civilians, side by side. This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap.
Must be. It must be. I wonder about that. Because it seems like this isn't where I got my tadpole. I got my tadpole on the nautiloid. Which is interesting. Because that doesn't seem to be the typical MO. I don't get the sense that they normally tadpole people on nautiloids. Got ourselves a nice old level 10, and we got a nice old little feat. Got ourselves a feat. What am I going to take? What am I going to take? What do I even want? Confusion? Yeah, I think confusion. Confusion seems pretty good. I kind of like everything else I got. And then for feet, absolutely charisma to 20 for sure. It's gonna help my blasties quite a bit. All right, what else we got? Shadowheart. You're gonna have yourself a nice, interesting level up here. Sorcerer level 8. You get another sorcery point. Get another spell here. I think Dimension Door feels like the right answer. She doesn't have Counterspell yet either, but I think we can probably swap something for that, right? I like Daylight, but realistically, how necessary is it? I'd rather have Counterspell. And Ability Improvement, you are going to get a nice one of those, and then I guess we go into Constitution for the extra HP, because it doesn't help the saving throw by being an odd number. I think odd numbers do help HP growth, though, so that's fine. Karlak, who's oh, we're at the cool moment now, right? We're gonna multi-class a third time. We're gonna go for a third fucking class. You ready? You ready to be part fighter also? Defense feels like a smart idea. Because none of this other stuff feels that important. She's not gonna, we're not using archery. We're not using dueling, we're throwing things, right? So great weapon fighting is a two-handed melee weapon, but I'm not doing that because I'm throwing. So protection when you have a shield, well I don't have a shield, so it doesn't matter. Two-handed, we're not doing two-handed either. So defense, yeah, it's just +1 to armor class. Easy. Easy. Easy, and then Astarion. Astarion, we're just gonna keep going into rogue. Keep going into rogue. Because I think rogue levels help with sneak attack damage, right? Is that how that works? I think that's how that works. I don't totally know. Just making shit up as I go along, man. Alright, so while we're in here, we can see we've got ourselves a nice old... Whoa, shit. Flaming Fist. Mind Flayer. Flaming Fist. Mind Flayer. What else we got going on in here? Mind Flayer. Empty. Empty. And, is that our old buddy? Is that our old buddy? I got another Mind Flayer over here, but that's our old buddy. Lay down your weapons, please, he says. Oh, come on now, man. Let's free him. It's about time we free him.
Your tadpole forms a telepathic connection with the device, and a chorus of static energy fills your mind.
Uh-huh.
Every mind flayer in the room calls out hungrily from its pod, seeking release and sustenance. But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected, not yet elithid, terrified, desperate to escape.
Well, we're going to go ahead and save them because one of them is our dude Zevlor.
The device is open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
My authority. Release! You know what? I don't care if you disapprove, Astarion. Don't you want to fight? Don't you want to fight things? I thought you liked to fight things. Alright. Zevlor's like really helpful in this fight too. Alright, so we're gonna just go for these Mind Flayers. Oh, he's scared. Poor little Mind Flayer. I'm so sorry I did that to you, scaredy Mind Flayer. Big ol' damage. I'm just gonna run up here and stab. Do more stabs. Critical hit. No. Okay. Well, it was worth a try.
Where do I go from here?
Alright, Lorelei, you want to finish the job here? You want to finish the job? You want to just finish? Oh, we get 3 blasties now. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It is so over for you fuckers. It is so over for you fuckers. It is so beyond over for you fuckers.
Talk to me.
Shadowheart, what do you want to do? You want to just go ahead and do one of these. 21, that's so much damage.
My turn.
My builds are panning out, guys. They're starting to pan out. What do you mean path is interrupted? How the fuck is it interrupted? You are so full of shit. You have never been fuller of shit. Alright. Alright, Zevlor, your turn. Oh, you missed your smite. Are you kidding? There we go. So Zevlor being a paladin, I'm not sure that we get to, that's awesome, that we get to see, like, the details of his paladinness, you know? Hell yeah. These guys are dumb. These guys are dumb. They're just running into my opportunity attacks. It's crazy. I don't know that we get to, like, see the details of Zevlor's paladin stuff, but I think he's, like, an Oathbreaker. Oh, man.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Until, like, now, I think what we do here kind of restores his faith in stuff, and he, like, picks his oath back up, which is pretty cool. I like Zevlor a lot. It's a really cool character arc for him.
To focus.
Hells. I didn't think I was going to make it. Thank you.
You're so welcome, dude.
Owe you an explanation. Much more than that. But first, please, the others, the ambush. Tell me they survived.
Well, they didn't all die. They didn't all die. Some of them found refuge.
You've heard some of it, I'm sure.
I've heard
That I
things. I've heard
froze
rumors.
Or broke, or some other lie that is kinder than the truth. We were ambushed by cultists, yes. And then I heard her, their false god, whispering promises in my mind.
Uh-huh.
I would be a paladin again, with a god's purpose, a god's power. Everything I needed to protect my people. And all the while, the cult tortured them. They fought and ran and died around me, while I imagined myself their savior. By the time I regained my senses, it was too late. I did not just surrender to the Absolute. For a moment, I welcomed it.
It's a little fucked up. Mm-hmm. If you wanted power, you never needed a god only to live up to your ideal. Sounds like you were being enthralled. It's not your fault. One of those two answers. I'm gonna go with one. I usually go with three here. I'm gonna go with one. Because, you know what? It's a little more biting, but a little more true.
I fell short of that mark in Avernus, and even so, it was not so bad as this. I won't make excuses. I can't make amends.
You can make amends,
But
as
I
it
know
turns out.
something of what you came to do.
You actually can do that.
I want to help, if you'll let me. Ketherick is below. He thinks you're no longer a menace. Descend and show him how wrong he is.
Oh, he's very wrong.
If there are any more survivors to be found,
I am very much a menace.
lead them out of this place.
You have no idea the degree to which I am a menace. Could use another blade in the fight to come.
Only if you can
New party
trust it
member.
won't be buried in your back. The Absolute swayed me once before.
Nah, I trust you, dude.
Won't
You're
risk it
fine.
happening again. Go, my friend. Please, let me do this much.
Alright, fine. Got a whole bunch of experience. Look at all this experience. We're already level 10. We just leveled up. And now we're already getting a shitload more experience. Alright, let me loot these mind flayers. I don't know if they're going to have much. Oh, they have gems on them. That's cool. They got gems on them. Mind flayer. Got a mind flayer. In here. Got a peridot. A topaz. And a... Okay, well, we got that too. Alright, guys. Let's drop a save. Now it's time to reach Zariel's asset, We don't have Will with us, which kind of sucks, but I didn't want to use Will for this fight, so... Sorry. Especially because I have Blasties. Feels like Will would kind of be redundant to Lorelei here. Alright. Well, here we are. Where is,
Descend. Assemble.
Wait, did I went out... Whoops. Whoops. Went the wrong way. It's this way. This is the way.
Damn it all! Where is he?
Well, well, well.
Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles. Unusual. Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
Is that what it indicates? Well, well, well. Look who we have here.
Is that Missouri? Trapped like a rat.
It sure is Mizora.
By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came.
Uh-huh. You're the devil, huh?
Thought you'd have figured it out by now. Now, enough sniffing around and get me out of this thing.
Do it, and I'll let Will off his leash. A devil always keeps her promises.
See, why don't I believe you?
Eyes turn to the control panel
Why don't
next
I
to the
believe you?
pod. It has two devices marked with elithid symbols. The controls are open to your tadpole's command. To your authority.
My authority. Alright, let's examine the device on the left.
You make no sense of the symbol.
Great. How about on the right?
You decipher the symbol. It's an elithid sigil, meaning unleash.
Alright, well, I think that's the one we want. I think the one on the left says annihilate, so I'm pretty sure we want to go with unleash. How's that, Mizora? A little bit of freedom there. And now, you owe me one.
I'd give you a gold star, but I'm fresh out.
I really don't care for a gold star.
As for the pact,
Ahem.
Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soul Bearer from all obligation within 6 months.
6 months? We could be long dead before that long's elapsed.
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you.
You like to make shit up as you go along, don't you? Mm-hmm. I mean, 6 months isn't really that long of a wait, if we're being honest, but... full half of a year? You gotta be kidding.
Dead serious. Don't let the smile fool you. Right. I'm out of here. I need a long bath. I'll leave you to your very serious business.
Appreciated. Please
But
leave.
don't you fret. If you survive this place, I'll find you. The pup will be needing me. Count on it.
I think if you have Will with you here,
And ask
I'm pretty
Will
sure she
how
gives him
we
a sword.
met. I've loosened his tongue. It's real cracker
But
of a tale.
not really using Will much.
Ta-ta.
Again, kind of redundant. Lorelei kind of covers that ground with the blasties and stuff. And the spell casting. So, you know. Suspend Ceramorphosis. Dictated to Scribe Yanthus by Enver Gortash. Ceramorphosis, a lithid larval transformation of a host humanoid into a mind flayer, typically occurs in less than a 10-day after infection. The tadpoles laid by our captive elder brain are enhanced due to the powerful Netherese magic of the Crown of Karsus. Ah, I vaguely remember Gale telling us a story about Netheril and Karsus. And of course, I was paying attention, because when Gale talks, I listen very intently. Our enhanced tadpoles induced in their hosts a sort of suspended ceremorphosis, a state in which the host becomes susceptible to telepathic influence and even coercion from the Absolute, our elder brain. Well, there's the Absolute. There you go. Absolute's an elder brain. Surprise. Stop spoiling things, Gortash. For our purposes, there are two key aspects to this influence. First, the conversion of the host into a mental lackey of the Absolute occurs entirely without the host's awareness. Its servility feels comfortable and natural and is never consciously questioned. Second, servile state persists even when the host is far beyond the usual range of an elder brain's psionic control. This phenomenon is spectacularly useful given our ambitions. You don't say. Hey, buddy. How you sitting up? You don't have muscles. Oh, we got more people. Do you guys actually say anything interesting? I feel like you don't. I feel like I should get the advantage by surprising you with an attack, but I will be good, and I will go up here and initiate a conversation. Bring death, embrace death, become death. Okay.
The order to evacuate given. You should not be here. I conclude you are one of the attackers.
I sure am. This is Cressa Bone Daughter, by the way, a name we found in one of Ketheric's notebooks. Let's go for the deception. Let's see what... No, I don't want to go for the deception. I already regret this. Because I want to fight.
I have no need for a throne. You could merely get in the way. Go on, make yourself useful somewhere. If you cannot manage that, just stay out of the way.
Alright, well, we got the experience.
Gather yourselves. Soon we
Heed the mistress. She is blessed.
So now if I fight them, I'm not going to get anything for it. Right.
The end is coming. Do you feel it?
Where's the other guy? There's 4 of them, right? Oh. You.
May death claim you soon.
Screw you, dude. Screw all y'all. What's up, Cressa? You got anything interesting to say?
You are on sanctified ground. Speak only if you must.
I seek your blessing? What does that mean? I don't know what this means.
It is not my blessing. I am merely a vessel for our Lord Merkel's will. His shadow falls across you. Go forth and reap.
What I get? I get something? Merkel's gift. 10 temporary hit points until it loses the temporary hit points. This creature deals an additional necrotic damage. Nice. Sweet, so there was something worth doing there. I'm still going to kill these guys. Because lawful neutral. We're not lawful neutral. That's not what I want. Neutral good. That's the alignment. That's the alignment. That is it. Oh, shit. Alright, hold on. Hey, buddy. Don't turn around. Don't turn around.
Just like old times.
Maybe don't turn around.
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in kind.
And that's with all of them. Alright, that's fine. That's fair. That's pretty fair. I'd say that's fairly fair. Are you fucking
What now?
Bye.
Need to act fast.
Alright, Shadowheart. I don't think any of these guys are in your range right now. All the way over there, all the way over there. Yeah, no.
Not even the worms are your darkest.
Oh, you're fireballing? Well, I'm gonna counterspell that. No thank you. Oh, incubate death, huh? Okay, well, I know who I'm killing first. Oh no. I'm sick. You made me sick. Alright, Cressa Bone Daughter, if that is your name.
Covered.
Where you at? You. Time to get thrown on, bitch. Alright, let's rage so that we can get an extra throw, and maybe we can take her out in one hit. Or in one turn. Then we don't even have to deal with the incubate death. Lovely. Lovely. Goodbye. Nice. We take those. How's that?
Blood comes easy these days.
Why would anybody believe any word that I say? I'm a bard. I lie for a living. Come on now. Come on now.
Have to keep going.
Lovely. There we go. There we go. Got Merkelite Scourge. Flail of Merkel. Flail of Merkel. Flail of Merkel. Got a bunch of them. Got a whole collection of them now. Alright, we got Journal of Magthew Budge. I remember our life as country surgeons back in Nashkel. We only ever wanted to be the best, to learn how to staunch any mortal wound. How did we get here? Cressa hasn't been herself since her pet True Soul was shipped out on that nautiloid. I haven't been able to so much as touch her. I find myself growing green at the thought. My own wife revolts me with those experiments, not really my wife any longer. Thought getting that favorite creature dispatched would bring her back to herself, but she pines for that damned feral corpse with aching need. She finds out I ratted out to Balthazar that she was keeping it and got it sent away. She might kill me. I think once again, that is a reference to the Dark Urge. My question is, how does that make sense in a playthrough that is not a Dark Urge playthrough? I don't remember him being on the nautiloid. Feel like I would remember seeing a Dark Urge on the nautiloid. But I didn't, because we're not playing a Dark Urge playthrough. How's it work? Letter from Ironfinger. She's gonna put one in me any day. Cressa, who was initiated the very same hour as I, all those years ago. She's gonna put a parasite in my ear when I sleep. Can't bear to be without a pet to experiment on. Needs to have a thrall locked away so she can go further than Balthazar will let her. Cressa, I remember when we were just stomping on ant piles and raising them back up. Our very first deaths. I hope you remember somewhere. Well, it's very mean to do to ants. But, you know. We'll do Cressa last. Anything good here? We can make a potion of healing. We can make 3 potions of healing. Look at that. Harry Henry. These slick innards, these fluid chambers. How long have we been here making thralls? I don't want to any longer. Merkel is drowned out in my head by my own spiral fears. The Bone Lord doesn't want a coward. None of this looks real. I am in a kraken belly. I am turned inside upside. I am dead. Merkel's gray waste always sounded peaceful. Not like this. Got a Misty Step. That's great. Experiments on the first one. Day 4. Again, I have noted a fluid leakage from the oral cavity and have ascertained the cause. Due to the unusual method of parasitic insertion, the secretions of the creature within are leaking out rather than being absorbed by the brain. So we have noted in other thralls. I cannot say why the parasite is evacuating this oil, but it has the scent of garlic. We now know indicates it has fed on the host's brain matter itself. I've collected a sample of ear fluid. Day 5. Vivisection day today showed no sign of pain as I was unraveling the long intestine, but instead grabbed the organ as if it were a rope, reached to wrap it around my neck as if to strangle me, but all the strength in its poor arms is quite gone. Had to thread the guts back into the body. We'll try again another day. Great. I've seen 1,000 ears. Some of the reflexes to twitch when they know the worm is about to burrow. The worm takes longer to get through if the entry hole isn't cleaned. I have taken to torching them with an ear candle. It all makes for dull work. I am tired of ears. I am tired of my only order being create thralls. Apparently, all we need to know about the brain is being handled by the Chosen. I'm forbidden from studying these dull thralls. I need a new one that Balthazar doesn't know of, a creature of exceptional will like my old dear pet. It can keep fragments of its own mind while affected by the parasite. We need to know why. So, did they send the Dark Urge on a separate Nautiloid than the one I was on? I guess so, but how many Nautiloids you got? I don't know. Alright, we are done in here now. We have done all of the things. So the only thing left to do is to go to Ketherick. So, let's go to Ketherick. Let's do it. We've reached level 10, so we're going to do this fight at level 10. Which is good. Oh, wait. Hold up. Hold up. I bet you thought I was going to forget. I almost did forget. Because I left the room before doing it. I was saving it for last, and, well, here we are. I want to... Where am I? I want to go this way. I'm going to go to the southeast. Yeah, this way. Okay. Necrotic Laboratory. Here's where we're going to go. Yeah. Perfect. So there's a few things that I skipped doing in here because I was saving them for last. Also, we've got some reconstituted dead guys. They don't have anything good on them. Yeah, $2. Alright, here we are. Let's hop on over here, and let's hop on over here. Let's see how quickly I can do this. I remember I've done this will be my fourth time. I think 2 times before it was really easy, and 1 time I could not figure it out. And that was not the first time. The first time was easy, and then I struggled mightily, and then it was easy again.
It is incomplete.
So we'll see.
Yearns to connect,
See if I can
but
remember.
needs you to
Keep in mind, I've only finished this game once.
linking each part of your mind.
So all these other playthroughs are still in various stages of Act 3 at this point. Because holy shit. Alright, so trying to do this on a controller is enjoyable. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can figure this out. I know yellow likes to go down the bottom. I think we want to go down... yeah, go up to here. We go out. And then we go here. And then we go here. Boom. Easy. Okay. Then I think purple likes to go along the top. But let's go ahead and do... blue. Here. Oh my god. Trying to see anything is a nightmare. Oh, I think I fucked it up. Did I fuck it up? No, I did not. Alright, we're good. We're still good. That's disturbing. It's disturbing. It's very disturbing. Oh, that's not where I want to go. Alright, hold on. Let's undo all the blue. Hold on. Ah, come on. Yeah, there we go. Undo the blue. Let's do green first. Alright, we fucked up yellow. We clearly fucked up yellow. Why was this so easy? Sometimes, and then so not easy other times. Alright, let's go this way. No, that's not right. Yellow definitely goes along the bottom. Can it go here? Wait. Yeah. That's definitely what I did before. Alright, hold on.
The mind passively awaits.
Alright, let's do this one first, because this goes across the top. This is easy. This, I think, has to go, yeah, has to like go across here and then go to here. That makes sense. Then the green. Yeah, easy. And now yellow. Shit. Okay, Oh. Okay, hold on. I see a shortest path problem here. takes me back to my discrete math class. Back in college. Shortest path algorithms. There we go. Nailed it. Love that stuff, though. Those are fun puzzles. Alright, what do we got here? We've got ourselves a S-word. We have an S-word. Blade of Oppressed Souls. Is this any good for anybody? Anybody want this? Who wants this? It is not finesse. It's a long sword that is not a finesse weapon, so definitely not Lorelei. Does extra psychic damage. I guess lae'zel might want it, but she's doing polearm stuff, right? So that's not really that good for her. Maybe Minthara? Minthara might get a kick out of it. What's this? Moonlight Glaive? Let's bench that. Anything else I got on me right now that's not that's oh, this is I googled what Arcane Acuity is. It's actually very good. I did Google that. So that's something I now know what it does. Alright. Also, we have the Waking Mind. Code in Cambria confirmed. Vaxis confirmed. We've got Brain Drain Gloves. When you deal psychic damage, you also inflict mental fatigue. This is a really good combo with that other thing I just picked up, that other sword. We've also got Circle of Mental Anguish. When an enemy fails Charisma, Intelligence, or Wisdom saving throw against one of your spells or cantrips, you regain hit points. I mean, it's not terrible. I just don't know that it's going to go well with anything that I currently have. Most importantly, I recognize this from the beginning of the game. This is the very first thing we ever saw. Yup. Right there. I think this is supposed to be the revelation that this is where the Nautiloid came from.
Presence, but memory, tinged with loss.
That we were down here in a Nautiloid, and then we set off. But not the same Nautiloid that had the Dark Urge on it.
That loss blooms into a sudden fury, burying claws in your mind. And just as suddenly, pain and memory are gone, leaving only stone once more.
The grand design, the restoration of the Mind Flayer Empire, the dream of all Illithids.
Well, don't love that. Not really a fan of that. If I'm being honest. Alright, one last thing. Can't go that way. Gotta go around. Gotta go around. We got this over here. Now, we do have other brains from earlier in the game, and I didn't think to, like, put them in my inventory ahead of this. So, we're not gonna get to see all of them. But got some more brains. Got a true mind. Got a willing mind. Where are the other ones? We've got butchered mind, closed mind, fresh mind, and of course, waking mind. Alright, I'm heavily encumbered. But let's go ahead and insert one of these mines. We've got Butchered Mine. Let's try that one.
Shh. This place listens. It knows. If we're going to escape, we have to be smart.
Uh-huh. Smart. Right, use our brains.
You get it. I've been watching, learning.
Yeah?
This place is alive. A big thinking thing. And it needs our flesh to grow. I've seen them put corpses in the walls and they just melt away. So we've got to trick it, see? Make it think we're part of it. That's why the door's only open for... Wait. How did you get in here? Away, slave! They might have taken your mind, but they won't have mine!
Well, that's fucking awful. Alright, well, that's the Butchered Mind. Let's go ahead and send that one to camp. Next is the Closed Mind. Let's see what's going on here. No, wrong one. Can we sort these? By latest? No, not by latest. Latest? You should all be at the top, right? Yeah, there they are. Where's the Closed Mind? That says Closed Mind, but it's a scroll of fog cloud. Alright.
They won't be laughing much longer. Won't be any more of this. No gnomes in the city. Watch, Brevin. This Gortash fella's got an idea. Kind of a training camp. Don't know how it gets me into the watch, but he seems the smart sort.
Well, I take it that was a fucking lie. Seems like that might have been a fucking lie. Alright, next up is the Fresh Mind. Fresh Mind. Let's see what you're all about.
My head hurts. Can I go back to bed, Mummy?
Well, this is deeply unsettling.
I don't know what that means. I had to dream again. The big spiky snail that came from the sky. I'm sleepy, Mummy. You must stop waking me up.
Meanwhile, I'm never gonna sleep again. Oh, time to go back to sleep then.
Night, Mummy. Love you.
Well, I didn't need that. That's for damn sure. No thank you. Welp. We know Gortash fucking sucks ass. I mean, we already knew that because of Karlach, but now we extra know he sucks ass. He's taking brains out of children. True Mind. Let's go with the True Mind. What do you say?
Every day he comes. Every day for 3 days to ask me how I feel. I want to tell, but I am confused. Which day is it?
It's the first day.
First, yes. 5 days since he put that thing in my eye, but the first day he came to visit. He says I am the last, that the other subjects have all changed.
Second day?
Hurts. Head hurts. But he says I am past the worst of it. That I won't change like the others. He's given me a place of honor, so he can repeat his miracle. And a name. True Soul.
Third day?
She whispers in my mind. She sings. Praise the Absolute.
lae'zels. I never saw them, but when they changed... My head! I can feel them in my head! We are his pets. His plan, Lord Gortash.
Welp. There you go. It's Gortash. Alright. Willing Mind, I think, is the next one. Want Waking Mind last?
Pardon? Wouldn't do to phlegm all over Lord Gortash during my first performance, would it? Acoustics are a little off in here. Which is... where, exactly?
Are you some kind of performer?
Oh, just a serving girl with notions. Till I met Lord Gortash. He heard me singing in Beggar's Rest. Said he needed someone to give voice to lost knowledge. A little over my head, being honest, but the Lord has gold. I trust he knows his business. Now, I'd best warm up.
What'd you plan on singing?
Oh, oddly sentimental. Or mayhaps you're just looking for an edge on the competition, eh? No fooling me. Patience. You'll hear it when Lord Gortash does.
Well. Alright. Last one, then. We can be done with these brains in jars. Which, quite frankly, great. I don't really want them anymore.
Fine bones, sharp jaw. Some variety of elf?
Half
Pretty
elf,
enough for a
actually.
flesh prison. If not the noble Gethzerai features I was born with. I'd guess you're no willing guest of the Gate either. Perhaps we might aid one another.
Yeah, what about Githzerai?
Oh, for a set of hands to slap your face! The Yankee lost their way the moment Gith threw down the Gate Empire.
Ah.
Only we, Zerai, continue the war to end the Gate forever. Only we fight them on their own battlefield. The mind.
What aid are you offering?
My order taught a psionic technique much feared by the Gate. They destroyed us for it, and kept me as a trophy.
Uh-huh.
I never broke, but I've spent all these centuries awake, aware. So here is my offer.
Fuck.
Use your tadpole, erase me, and I will pass my technique on to you.
An unusually cautious fairy tickle runs across the back of your mind and the edge of your soul. Your patron bids you caution before agreeing to this pact. The monk isn't telling you everything.
Alright, tell the truth.
All right, the Gate did not find my monastery. I led them there. They promised me immortality, and they gave it. I have been their rotting trophy for centuries.
As her agitation swells, so does her latent psionic power. To your tadpole, that guilt and terror are almost fragrant. You realize the Illithids locked her away not as a trophy, but as a fine vintage.
Please, touch my mind and purge it. The moment you do, my knowledge will be yours.
Alright, let's do it. I'm gonna purge. Won't let you suffer any longer, it's fine.
Like the tadpole. It is tentative and tinged with the loneliness of eons. It fades beneath your touch, and you feel something left behind. A fragment.
It is only knowledge yet, without comprehension. But when you use it, you will see. And I see.
Well, that's fucked. Balthazar's notes. Its obvious deficiencies aside, it cannot be denied that young Gortash has the mind of a scientist. Before his latest invention, the Illithid library was no more than rows of brains swimming in the cerebral slop. With his device, we no longer need psionic power to access the memories contained within, only to insert the subject and speak to it directly. Do wish he were not so eager in testing the device on more recent subjects of his own, however, nor in leaving their skull shavings scattered along my workbench. A flash of nautiloids lining a great dark void. One mind with one purpose moving in concert through the darkness between planes. The design in action before the slave minds rose and ruined it all. Final mournful entry, carrying with it a vast hollow feeling of grief. The colony in decline, the elder starving, falling dormant to preserve its strength and lie in wait for salvation to come. Forgive me, Father, for I cannot help but admire the chosen of your sworn foe. Enver Gortash's genius will take us far, but fear not. Those of Bane always fall to the same folly. They cannot see the beauty of obliteration. The absolute hoax, interesting, will garner false love from new slaves. But once I've built a large enough army, I will use our hold upon the absolute slaves to begin this vile world's end. I can see the path through Gortash's brilliant plan. Gortash, Ketheric, and I will seize the Netherese relics that control the crown, and then use the crown to command the Illithid grand design. The dead three, age-old foes, our dire patrons, will be bosom friends for a time. Father, you created me to be the last soul alive. When the time is right and my power is assured, I will slaughter Gortash and Ketheric upon your altar, where I myself hope to die when the world itself is gasping its last. At the end of this all, Father, there will be not a single creature living. Everyone will die for you. I will make you proud. Note appended to the bottom of the page in a different hand. Ha, Aurin was right about her sibling, Balth. And that is also about that Dirgy guy.
Well, good feelings never last, I suppose.
Now with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and fight Ketheric. So there we have it. Learned quite a bit about the Dark Urge, even though we're not playing a Dark Urge playthrough. Where am I going? Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. This way? No. This way. It's this one. This is the one. Oh, good lord. Alright. For real. For real now. We're gonna heal up. Poof. Done ourselves a nice old heal. We're gonna do ourselves a nice old save. And now it's time to go fight Ketheric. For once and all.
Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around a lot more than usual?
It's almost like it's excited by something, drawn to it.
Yeah. Is it now? Is it now? Y'all ready?
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
You don't say. Let's go on in. Here we go. Hey, it's, Duke
You
Ravengard.
said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Motherfucker! Gortash!
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes, with cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time. And you ran from her.
They
Ah,
would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease
getting called
these
out, Ketherick.
distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager.
hmm.
The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews again, 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 again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow. The Edict of Bane.
The lash of Thor!
Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey look, it's the Absolute. Has a big old brain.
The Testament of Merkel!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Heaven preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, olderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Anybody remember the movie The Faculty?
It's really time we were going.
It's like one of those old, like, late
We
90s,
will
like,
empty this place and
B
begin the
movies.
march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk.
had a
You're
lot of,
supposed to
like,
be the fearsome
tadpoling shit
general
going on
who
in
to
it.
Conquer the city.
Get big vibes of that here.
And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
Yikes. That's terrifying. That's quite terrifying. Alright, well there's Ketherick. It's time to do the thing. It's got some necromites over here. It's got a mind flayer over here, and hey look, it's Aelin. Well, here goes.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
I'm gonna kill you, though, so... Why is the prism so important to you?
The very fact of your being attests to its power. Despite your infection, you resisted the brain here in the heart of its domain. What good is an army of thralls if they do not obey their master? Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers. But for Merkel, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna go like that. You're planning on betraying your allies?
Yes.
Okay. just wanted to make sure.
Of the dead, true soul. Witness Lord Merkel's glory.
Alright, guess we're gonna fight now. Alright, Astarion. What I need you to do, I think we can do this in one go. I think I want to dash, like, all the way to here. This should be good. And then we can Misty Step up to Aelin. And then we can help Aelin. And boom. Beautiful. Alright, he can't do anything else. But we've got Aelin nice and freed. Alright, we can move Shadowheart up here. I'm gonna go ahead and meta magic. We're gonna Ice Storm. Can we reach the Necromites? Yes, we can. Good night. And then we can go ahead and... What's your deal when you got 87 damage? Or 87 HP? He can't be moved, so no telekinesis, that's fine. We can... just call lightning. I'll hold off on doing that. We'll save that for later. Alright, he saved. That's fine. Could have been worse. Alright, he can't be moved. I kind of want to deal with his Mind Flayer, though.
At the ready.
Not bad. And then Karlak. Can you throw over to the Mind Flayer? I'm hoping you can. Because I would like the Mind Flayer gone.
Go on.
Yeah, let's get rid of the Mind Flayer. Don't really want him mucking up the works. And then we'll throw on Ketherick. Okay, well, that's fine. Alright, you guys are going to come over here. No, you're going to go up there. That's unfortunate. I'm not a fan of that. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't go that way. Well, that's fine. Alright, what are you going to do? You're going to incubate death? What a waste. What a waste of a turn. Okay, well, he's doing more things. He's doing more things. She's going to go ahead And, take these guys out, which is very helpful. Astarion. I would like for you... Can you reach Ketheric? You're not going to do well. You can shoot him. Take this thing out. I guess not. I guess you can't. You can go up this way, that's fine. That's fine. Sure.
Ready.
Now, Shadowheart can continue to call lightning, which is great. I'd like to keep doing that on Ketheric, honestly. Nice. And can we... No. I really would like to heal Aelin, but I don't think I'm in a good position to do that.
Well, so much for peace.
Alright, so I'd like to just kind of blow you up, and then blow you up. There we go. And then can I reach Aelin? No. Alright.
Let's go.
But Ketheric's the only one left, so Karlach gets 4 throw attacks against him.
Got it.
That should be pretty solid. Except for that. There we go. Alright, buddy. Get fucked. How about that? How we doing, guys?
What a fool you are. You cannot kill me.
Really? Because it seems like I'm doing a pretty good job of it.
Merkel, Lord of Bones.
This motherfucker's about to show up with another health bar, isn't he?
I am yours.
What a cool boss fight. This is my favorite boss fight in the whole game. Dude. How fucking dope is this? Bro.
Shit.
Well, shit, apparently. Alright. I guess we're gonna just end the turn. What are you gonna do? What do you got? What do you even got? Gaze of the Dead? I don't like that. Okay, we saved. It's fine. Call of the Damned. Don't call the Damned.
Now you wear a face to
Alright.
match your soul.
Aelin, you want to go ahead and just smite this thing to fucking smithereens? I would really love... Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I would really love for you to get out from being bone chilled. Although I think you are still too far away for me to heal you, although Shadowheart might be able to get to it. Alright, let's see. Can Astarion climb up here? I don't really want him to do that. Honestly, let's Misty Step. Can we Misty Step up to here? Yeah, that's good. Let's do that. Now we're in a good spot. Alright, that's pretty great. Let's actually hide and sneak attack. Beautiful. Beautiful damage. Nicely done.
What should I do?
Alright, Shadow Heart. What we can do now, it is going to use up my bonus action, but I'm going to meta magic again, and I'm going to make this guy wet. Gonna make you nice and wet. Nice and wet. And now, we can call lightning. And now, we're gonna Destructive Wrath. 62, motherfucker.
Time to push my luck again.
Alright, Lorelei, you can come up here. I don't love this. Now you're bone chilled. But you can heal. You can't heal yourself, but you can heal Aelin. And I would like for you to do that. There we go. And now, can you do anything that takes advantage of this dude being wet? You have any, like, electric, like, lightning attacks, or... Not really. What if I scream? What if I have my sword scream at you? Let's do that. Let's have the sword scream at you. Are you in range of the sword getting... Yeah, you are. Okay. I'm cool with that. Let's do that.
Fuck yes.
Alright, now we can throw a bunch of shit at you.
Easy.
This is stupid, man. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Get fucked. Goodbye. Hey, Ketherick, how you doing?
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken.
Well, you did kind of a shitty job being Merkel's avatar, so...
You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
Oh boy. Ooh. That's 100 years of torment. Whew. You good?
No. No. We pick our way toward our fates. Unleashed. You have my sword. My fealty.
Well, I appreciate that.
Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
Sounds like a plan. Got a little bit of stuff to loot here.
The chosen of Merkel is dead.
I really wish you hadn't done that, Astarion, because I would have liked to...
It's in his armor. Take it.
Does anybody else have Misty Step? Or can Karlak make this jump?
Making me sweat.
Can you make this jump? You can do jumps, right? You can make this jump. Look at you, Karlak. Pegasus Feather. Alright. Can you jump down without taking damage? Yes, you can. Love that. Alright. Climb on down. Actually, I don't need Karlach for this. I want Lorelei.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Alright, so we have Ketherick, who obviously we're going to need to loot Ketherick. Obviously, we're going to do that. Got other things to loot also. What a fucking cool boss fight. Yeah, it's not a particularly difficult one, but it's fucking awesome. Anything good on the Necromite? Nope. Alright, well, that's fine. Here we go. Severed head. Lovely. We'll just have that lying around. That's fine. Invitation to Lord Gortash. Lord Gortash, the Committee of Concerned Patriarchs would like to extend an invitation to a formal meeting at the High Hall to discuss plans, short and long term, for the economic livelihood of Baldur's Gate. Tuesday the 12th, noon, a luncheon will be served. May we presume your attendance? Amulet of the Absolute. Invasion plans for the Sword Coast, because of course, why not, at this point. Everybody's invading the Sword Coast. Might as well just have everybody invade the Sword Coast. The Absolute End. Underneath this book concerning the cult of the Absolute and the dangers it presents is scrawled this response to the text. Hastily written drivel is, admittedly, well-intentioned. Its author is clearly fizzing with the fear of the Absolute. The problem is that they conflate the rise of the cult with other things like the heat death of the universe, resurrection of one-eyed Vecna the Lich, the proliferation of necromantic excess, and even the withering of some imported fruits from Chult. This person needs a glass of water and a lie down. The grand design is the Mind Flayer's species-wide ambition to return to the days of their conquering greatness through an act of sudden mass seromorphosis, giving the Elder Brain an overall command an implacable army of Illithid slave warriors with which to defeat all their old enemies, human and humanoid, Githyanki and Ulatharid. Of course, this is delusional madness, megalomania on a cosmic scale, and I know just how to turn it to our purposes. We're going to help the Mind Flayers enact their grand design, but only in the way that suits us. The Illithids shall have their crusade to enslave, but they will be acting in turn as our slaves. And we shall determine the how, when, and where of their great Illithid outbreak. To be precise, I, Gortash, will determine these things, as commanding the grand design is clearly a Banite task. Got a couple of silver glasses still to swipe. Might I take those for the selling? I would like those for the selling. Alright. I think we're good. I don't really care about those necromites. Let's go ahead and loot Ketherick's corpse to get some really fucking good loot. Some really top-notch, excellent loot. On top of the quest item, the Netherstone, of course. We need that. We need that, of course. But we also get some other really good shit.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Oh, hey, it's you.
Truly.
How are you chilling out here?
Picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it, our enemies are formidable.
So can I talk now? Okay, just want to make sure. How is it you're able to leave the Astral Prism?
But a welcome one. With the brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
What are these stones?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasites, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Who are our enemies?
One of them I know. Lord Enver Gortash. An arms dealer and a slaver. A worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me. But the way she spoke, it's most likely she follows Baal, the god of murder. Ketheric
Why is there a
follower
god of murder?
which means
Why
the
does murder
Absolute
need
is
to have a
front
god
of
over it?
gods of death, and our enemies are the chosen of the dead three.
Chosen of the Dead Three.
Bane, Baal, and Merkel. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy, but working together and controlling an elder brain, I dare not imagine what they might achieve.
What do we do now?
We prepare for the fight of our lives,
Great.
and the lives of everyone in Faerun.
Great.
The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an elder brain brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death Gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance to strike comes, you must take it. For there may only be one chance.
Well, there you go. Go away. Thank you. Crumpled note. Papa, I love you. Love from Iz. Oh. Ketheric's Warhammer. Does psychic bludgeoning. That's about it. It's okay. Send it to camp. Camp supplies, we'll send it to camp. Ketheric's Shield, which gives spell save, +1 spell save, and attack rolls. That's great. Disadvantage on dex. And we get shield bashed. Alright, so this is good for somebody. We can give this to, maybe to Shadowheart? We can also give this to Shadowheart. Magical Plate. All incoming damage is reduced by 2. Can't be moved. Disadvantage on stealth. Alright. Give that to Shadowheart also. Hey, Shadowheart. You wanna like, equip up over here? Got some good shit. Oh, damn. Oh, look at you, goth chick. Being all super goth. What does this have? Oh, this has aid, though. And this gives you a spell slot. No, but that's really good. That's really good. And also, I don't really care about this anymore. I'm going with this, oh, God. I can't right now. I can't. Not right now. Maybe later, though. Alright, this can go away. This might, maybe want to maybe do this with, not Minthara? What? Alright, I'll give it to lae'zel then. I don't know what the deal with Minthara is. Where's she at? Oh, I know. I do know. I do actually do know. I know where she's at. This can maybe go to Gale. Great. Good and great.
Still alive, so that's progress.
All right. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's get the fuck out of here.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him?
Oh, Karlach.
The tadpole, the absolute. How?
Seems he's a servant of Bane, as Ketherick served Merkel. Who knows what powers he's gained since you knew him.
I'd never have protected a Baneite even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him.
Yeah, he's a pretty massive piece of shit, huh?
Tazariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire.
Don't worry, Karlach. I will make sure you're with us when we kill him.
Die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
Yeah? Yeah, you are. We'll do it together, whatever it takes.
He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
Alright, well, here we are. There's Minthara. There's Minthara. Alright, most importantly, before I even talk to any of these people... There's a Flaming Fist. There's Ceres. But most importantly, more than anything else... Hey.
You're here.
I am so here.
That's good.
You alright?
Me? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just worried about the kids. Maula's still missing, and they haven't taken it too well. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me.
I'm sure they appreciate it.
Oh, I have an idea. Why don't we play together?
I thought you'd never ask.
Yes! I've missed this. If you can't keep up, don't take it to heart.
Oh, please. Don't you dare do that. Oh, we're gonna so play together. Where's perform? Where's my perform? Where's it at? Here it is. You playing the power? Let's play the power. Hell yeah. Minthara's coming up here too. And Jaheira. Hell yeah. Shut up, Withers. You're ruining the vibe. Bro, I am gonna be so insufferable when I get to Baldur's Gate. Alright, it's good. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys so much. You guys have been great. What a great crowd. Hey, Jaheira. How's it going? How's it going, Jaheira?
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times.
Uh-huh. Almost seem like you're enjoying yourself.
Aren't you?
Not particularly. I'm having the time of my life.
It is good to savor the moment of victory. But pace yourself. Our fight is just beginning. When we met, I was licking my wounds. An old bear with her leg caught in the hunter's snare. Now I've slipped free of the trap. comfort my claws. It's time for me to hunt my prey. You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of 2 more.
Uh-huh.
These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
Well, you're absolutely going to be. I'd be glad to have you at my side.
Glad to be there. Falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We've entered into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed.
Well, that's great to hear.
When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead.
I'll see you at camp.
How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn?
It's better.
With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate.
Sweet.
There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthelin's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. Find me at your camp, huh? I can remember how to take orders, as well as give them.
Swell. Scoop Jahira for real. Hey, children.
Alfira's writing us a song. A stupid song won't...
Don't be mean to Alfira. She's the best.
Tell her, won't you?
No. Don't be mean to Alfira.
Why, yes. Once Alfira's done with this song, we will be looking for patrons. All coppers welcome, pal.
Uh-huh.
Miss Alfira wants to write us a song about you fighting Ketheric. But I missed Maul.
I'm gonna find Maul, don't you worry.
That was a blast. Thank you. I hope we get to play again sometime soon.
I love you so much. You're the best. Hey, Saris.
Back in last light, I was racking my brains. How the hells do we get past the curse? And then a blinding light cuts through the darkness like a blade through butter. All thanks to you, I hear.
Not just me.
Didn't think we'd make it without the old Hell Riders.
Everybody helped. Everybody was involved. It's a team effort. Just glad you're safe.
I won't feel safe until we're behind city walls. With Zevlor gone, it's up to me to make sure the survivors reach Baldur's Gate.
Alright, hold on. I'm still streaming, right? Should be. I think I am. Looking like internet issues, but I'm plugged into Ethernet, so I should be fine. We streaming? Yes, I believe so. Sorry about that. I think it was just on my end. I think everything's actually fine on the stream. Wouldn't be so sure Zevlor's dead.
I would. We didn't have any fight left.
No, he's not dead, trust me.
There are less mouths to feed, but we still need supplies for the road. We'll scavenge what we can. Hopefully, we'll see you again in the city.
That's the plan. I'm going to the city. I would like to get the trophy for busking on screen. That would be ideal. Hey, Art Cullo, what's up?
When Duke Elton formed the Flaming Fist, he sought out people of courage and honor to fill its ranks. You saved Thaniel, lifted the curse.
No, Halsin saved
killed an
Thaniel.
immortal. It's safe to say you'd have been recruited in an instant.
Grew up hearing stories of Duke Eltan. I'm curious about what he was like.
Gruff and intimidating. But he had the courage of 10 men. love for Baldur's Gate, few could match. I don't know if this Duke Ravengard is the same, but I will say this. The Flaming Fist are the cornerstone of the city, and the Dukes are its foundation. I hope you can save him, for the good of Baldur's Gate.
I'll do my best. What about you?
When this land fell to the curse, I should have gone with it. Thaniel is the only reason I survived. It's only fair I stay here and wait for him to awaken.
And after Thaniel awakens?
I don't think there will be an after. The truth is, the Shadowfell broke something inside me. Something no healer can fix. I don't know how long I have, but because of you, Thaniel is safe. Because of you, I could help him as he helped me. So, thank you, my friend. And know that I have no regrets.
All right.
Aelin! Isabel! My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer.
Aww.
I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me.
How sweet.
But somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo.
I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
I will be. And you?
In this moment, I want for nothing.
This is a little awkward. Guys,
there you are.
yeah. Hey, we're here.
Aelin, this is...
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
You'd be most welcome.
We look forward to it.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
You kids have fun. You kids have fun. I believe Minthara wants to say something.
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones.
Ketheric was a dead man long before we arrived, a servant of Merkel.
Indeed. And now we know that he was not acting alone.
Indeed.
During my time in the cult, I came to know one of his co-conspirators all too well. Baal's bloodletter. Orin. To think, I I thought her to be speaking for the Absolute. I worshipped that woman.
So it's personal? Good, let's take her down.
You make it sound so simple. She is the chosen of Baal, Lord of Murder, and one of the cult's founders. Indeed, she is the one who indoctrinated me with the Absolute's lies.
What do you remember?
When I first visited Moonrise, I stood before the Absolute in awe. It was more of an idea than an entity. Pure love. Total power. Orin was by my side. She told me that God had chosen me to be a true soul. Blessed and adored. Now I know that those memories are lies. There was no God. Orin held me down in a cocoon of flesh, while a mind flayer forced a parasite into my brain. And she laughed at my fear. I will find her. I will murder her. And I will smile.
I can't promise that you're gonna be in the party when I fight Orin. We'll see, maybe. We'll be heroes.
Let them think that. There is a short path from savior to ruler. A short and bloody path. I know it well, and we will walk it together. But Baldur's Gate is a mere bauble. We have the
I feel like you and Astarion would get along quite well.
greater. Surely you see it. In killing Ketheric, we fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other chosen and claim their netherstones, we can take control.
Or we need to eradicate the cult and the Elder Brain?
Madness.
Yeah, okay,
To
you
let the
guys.
Absolute's
Okay.
potential
Okay.
go to
Okay.
waste. The power of the enslaved Elder Brain could reshape the world. We could reshape the world.
That's what the JRPG final boss villain guys say. Uh-huh.
There is
Okay,
violence
guys.
in your future, regardless. With me, you can at least
All right.
be sure the violence.
Everybody clicking that dislike button.
You are not stupid. When we reach Baldur's Gate and face the other chosen, you will see that my way is the right one.
Maybe I'll change your mind.
The Elder Brain is the only thing that has ever managed to change my mind. You're welcome to try.
Well, I have the power of song.
To travel together, even if we do not yet agree on our ultimate purpose. There is yet one thing about you that troubles me, though. Something I need you to explain.
You chose to incapacitate me rather than killing me when you eradicated my minions. Why?
Well, see, I knew that you are a recruitable character.
So might any other true soul. And
Yeah,
yet
but Gut and
Ragzlin
Ragzlin are not
stand close
recruitable
under your
characters.
protection. Sparing an enemy's life is a great risk. Even though I owe my life to the part of you that showed me mercy, it concerns me. If
Something
Ketheric
something
ordered me
gift
to
horse
slay you to prove
something
my worth, I
something
would
mouth.
have, or died trying. I should not lose myself in these thoughts of what might have been. I live, and I am grateful.
You ever start talking to somebody and then like regret that you started talking to them?
Why come to Moonrise,
She's still talking.
where the cult's power is strongest.
She's still talking. Tadpole.
A wise ploy. And
Oh,
a
hey, you guys approved
successful
this time.
to an
Thank you.
extent. We did not find a cure, but we found our purpose. I am satisfied. Now,
About fucking time.
I am ready to leave this damned place whenever you give the word. The city awaits.
Yeah, it sure does.
Your
All right.
party is full. Did you think I would not notice?
Go to camp. Hey, Withers, what's going on? What did you want to talk about?
Lifted. The dead three allied once more. The balance shifts.
Yeah?
There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls?
They in fact do not possess souls.
Correct. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power.
Mm-hmm.
A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer.
I don't know, for kicks?
Till such time, be availed of my services.
Alright, seem to know a lot about the Dead Three.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one, and as three. The alliance is reformed.
By whom, though?
The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
Okay. Alright, well, I think we've talked to everybody. We got Tally over here, who I would like to... Oh, no, there's also Wolbrin. Let's talk to Tally.
Just tell me what you need.
Let's open up the shop. I've got some stuff I picked up. Probably not a whole lot, but I've got these Mercolite Scourge things, and I got some rings. And I got some gemstones that I picked up off of some Mind Flayers. A few things for the selling. What is this? Is this, yeah, that's, alchemy. Silver Canife, got some other silver. Anybody else got anything important? You still want this Idol of Shar? Shadowheart? Still want to hold on to that? Or you want some different stuff now? You got in a new phase. Got some new hobbies. Should be good, right? Yeah. Now, do you have anything I want at this point? Probably not, right? I don't think you have anything I care about. What is this? Rapier plus 2. It's not even that expensive. You know what? I'll take it. Don't really need that. Gives you Fireball. Or Fireball. And Firebolt. But, Defender Great Axe, I don't really care about that. I don't really care about these things. Short bow. Barkskin armor, don't really care. Don't really care. Yeah, most of this crap is just kind of crap. Alright, I'm good with this, and then give me the rest in money. Boop. Lovely.
Lady light away.
Indeed. We've got Barkus. Hey, Barkus. How you doing?
There you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been.
I was preoccupied defeating Ketheric Thorm.
Who? Oh, right. Well, forget about that, Magungus.
I will forget about that, Magungus.
To worry about. Like Wolbrin.
Wolbrin wants nothing to do with you. He made that clear.
Oh, forget about that. Wulbrin and the Iron Hand gnomes are planning something dreadful in the city. They have rune powder, they have motive. We have to stop them.
Seems we'll have our hands full in Baldur's Gate.
With the sword of justice in one hand and the shield of self-righteousness in the other, we most certainly will. To saving the city. And my fool of a friend.
Here, here. Alright, I think that truly is everybody. I think we've taken care of it all now. Alright. Great. You guys can stand down. I think we've got this place pretty well taken care of.
The Absolute alive, thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric, but Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
That's why I recruited Jaheira.
Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her Harper's too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
I will seek more allies in the city.
I am glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Let's do that.
If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
Alright, I would like to make a quick pit stop over here at Last Light Inn, see if anybody's still chilling over here. Who's still over here? Anybody? Is this place empty? Damon's still hanging out? Nope. This place is well and truly deserted. Anybody? Oh, there's somebody. What's up, Cal?
I don't think I've ever seen Harper's move so fast. What in the hells is going down at Moonrise?
Nothing, it's all done.
Half this place cleared out when the sky lit up. I'm staying put until I know what's what. I suggest you do the same.
I don't think this place is protected from the Shadow Curse anymore. Hey, Murkon. There's still a few people around. There's Lacrissa. Hey, Alfira's over in Moonrise. What are you doing here?
Whoever or whatever is causing that light is on our side. I have no doubt.
Well. I don't think these guys got the memo. Yeah, they all cleared out. Alright, well, I think it's time for us to clear out. I think it's time for us to clear on out of here. I think we are ready to put Act 2 behind us. And it's time to go to Baldur's Gate. So let's do it. Let's leave Act 2 in the dust. Head on out of this hellscape. You guys, can you please not walk through the holy fire? Great, thank you. I very much appreciate that. Alright. Here goes. Let's make our way through the Risen Road. Out of here. For good and forever.
The road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road.
No turning back. Once we leave, we can never come back to the Shadow Cursed lands. You sure you're ready to move on? Why am I going this way? Don't worry about it. Why are you asking so many questions? Oh, hey! Oh, wow! There's Githyanki. Wow, I'm so surprised. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Yeah, motherfuckers. Got him. Fucking got him. I've got that. I kind of feel like I want to hold person. Can we hold person instead? Or fear? Can we do fear? No, let's just do blasties. Look at all those blasties.
Got to concentrate.
Alright. We got dudes down here too, right? Yeah. Haha. Get fucked.
Oh my word. This'll help.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Slip. 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 Eldritch Blast. I'll take it. Slip. Ah. Oh, hey. What's up, guys? How you doing? Have I been seen? I have been seen, right? Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's take care of you. And then let's do some stabbies on you guys. 73 and 73, alright. Ready to parry, hate that. Still get some damage in though, that's decent damage. Not bad.
Can't even catch my breath.
Alright, what do we want to do here? Hmm. Let's do blasties. Can I do blasties on you though? No, I can't. You know what? I can't have my. I was gonna say I can have my sword scream at you, but I can't. As it turns out. Ugh. That wasn't great.
Can't give up.
We can go with Call Lightning though. No, we can't. Big damage.
Now this is my
Now I do think we need to take this guy out. So let's do that. Let's do that before he gets up. Take care of you. Nice. No second wind, that's rude. Alright, well. I'm gonna do stabs. Fuck. That sucked.
Nothing important is ever easy.
There we go.
Got to keep fighting.
Ready for another round?
Good idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Nicely done.
To alerted us to the Githyanki attack. Looks like Voss was good for his word.
Alright. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Got more crap to sell. Got anything good on you? What's this? You can cast Mage Hand as a bonus action. Strength saving throws +1, but most importantly, telekinesis. That's pretty cool. I don't know who's gonna get that, so I'll just pick it up. Sonic Ward Armor. Medium armor. If the wearer is a Gith, resistance to psychic damage. Saving throw, you get, you heal hit points. Alright. Well, that's gonna be for lae'zel or nobody, so. lae'zel or bust, royal orders. Alright. Hey guys, you did great. You did so well. You were so good at your jobs. It's getting real dark in here. It was nice and light before. What happened? Veterinary log. The words veterinary log are crossed out at the top of the ledger. Meat yield is written underneath. Great. So the diseased animals are getting sent to slaughter to be used for food at the House of Healing. That's great. That's just swell. It's just swell. How about we get out of the Shadow Curse lands? I'm ready to be done with this place forever. I'm ready to move on from this forever.
Thanks to us.
We good? We good to leave forever? Pretty sure I never want to come the fuck back here. Ugh. We out of the darkness and out of the gore and out of the shit. Here we go. To Baldur's Gate. To Act 3. You're about to progress your adventure. Once you move on, you may not be able to return. Make sure to tie up any loose ends before advancing. Let's just make sure there's nothing left to do here. There isn't. I know there isn't, but just make sure. Killed Ketherick. Well, we did that. Yep, everything else is done. Alright. Swell. And now it's time for camp. Got some things to do here. I'm going to talk to Shadowheart right quick because, you know.
The shadows are losing their grip on these lands. Shah can indeed be thwarted. Comforting.
Listen to you talking, Shadowheart. Listen to you.
Thank you. I think any attempts at comforting me might be in vain just now. But you're sweet to keep me in your thoughts.
Okay. What's up, Will?
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
Uh-huh. Missouri said you could say what led to your pact in exile.
Yes, but first a question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
I wouldn't give up my soul.
It is. And I did. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the Cult of the Dragon made its move.
The Cult of the Dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world.
Jeez.
Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
Continue.
A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Alright, go ahead.
In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. The first of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls, Missoura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
A brave choice.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
Well, I'm also a warlock. Why don't I have any, like, warlock answers for him? I'm part warlock. I should kind of understand what the whole thing is with that, right? What about your father?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Missouri had swept it clean. After, he said only 1 word. Go. So I did. She didn't. She
Zariel.
came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Missoura's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
Alright. Kinda tired of talking to you, buddy. It's all, yes, it's all very interesting. It's also very interesting. Alright. More importantly, let's have this conversation.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. but I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
All right.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's.
Kinky.
Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Aww. Little baby Shadowheart. And the wolf. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Something sparks in your memory. Teachings about Selûnite rites of passage, about how they would abandon their children out in the wilds and force them to find their way home. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
I'll help. Jesus Christ. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come. But not yet forearmed.
Ooh.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has noticed.
Bitchin' weapon.
I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
There we go. Well, there we go. How's it going, Isabel?
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is...
You're welcome.
And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
Well, what happened between the two of you?
Deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
I'm tempted, but no, I'll play along.
That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just
God,
knew
Bard is definitely the best
she was
class.
it.
It's not even close, man.
Lucky
It's
for
so
me,
funny.
She felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
Did he shout boo?
You jest. Yet, he did seem a ghost to me. A shadow of the father I loved. He resurrected me with magic so foul, I nearly retched just thinking of it. I didn't know that then, but I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows, made a shelter there, prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years.
A lot of years.
That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land, my home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them, and myself, no matter what.
Understandable.
It's all out in the open now, and with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing, rest. I'm grateful for your help, your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long, but I'm grateful for a safe place to, well, just to be.
Alright, I think we can go to bed now. I think it's bedtime. Let's check on Halsin, who's been banished all the way up here because Minthara took his spot. Hey, Halsin. What you doing up here, buddy?
Thaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him.
Glad I could help.
I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner. I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready.
Alright, well then let's go ahead and depart. Hate that I have to spend even one more night in this shadowy fucking cursed place. Be glad to be rid of this. Got a random ass tent over here. Hey, Arabella.
If Bowman says I'll be alright, I'll be alright. I just wish... I wish it was different. I wish Mum and Pops was here.
Yeah.
I don't feel so strong. Or anything, really. Just tired.
Hey, Jahira, you have anything interesting to say?
If you have business to
Nope.
control,
Okay.
and the city needs us.
Okay. Let's go to bed. And Shadowheart's got something to say, and lae'zel's got something to say. What do you have to say?
It is as we knew. My people have turned their blades against
Yeah, a little
us.
bit.
They will emerge from the shadows and descend from the skies, and we will grant them their only just fate. Death.
Death. Indeed. Oh, Scratch, what's up? What's up? What's up, buddy? What you got? What you got?
Dog wags his tail.
What you got?
Bag clenched between his teeth.
Give that here.
He gives in.
Potion of healing.
Surrenders
All right.
his find to you.
Thank you, buddy.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily.
What's up, Shadowheart?
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
Whatever you must do, I will be by your side.
Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics.
Hey now.
When the time comes, we'll be entering a nest of vipers. I couldn't bear to lose you. Not after everything. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
What was that?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Alright. Alright.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
Okay.
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, Most High. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well.
I love how she's like just a big doof.
Blessings upon the slayer
It's quite funny.
of the wicked one.
Couldn't have done it without you.
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it.
Alright. I'll talk to you more later. For now, I think we're gonna dip on out of here and actually move on to the next place.
The curse has been lifted, the lands cleansed of the shadows. Ketheric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Oh. We can see the sunlight. Look at that. can actually see, like, tangible results of the things we've done. How cool is that? Moving into Act 3. Let's do it.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Oh, it was Arin the whole time.
Lordling.
What a sneaky rat.
Not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin.
Lovely.
To see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Yikes. Didn't we just camp? Why are we camping again?
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Wow. What a view. Well. Now the question is, I don't think we have time tonight. I don't think we have time tonight. I think we'll leave it here. Look at this. Look at this view. There's Rivington. There's Baldur's Gate. Yeah, we could go to bed. that's gonna kick off a whole series of events. I don't really feel like doing that right now.
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in
I
my
bet it
head,
did.
I'll admit. Do you need something?
Yeah,
Of course. I suppose you've earned
I suppose I have. Nailed it. We win. Guys, we win. We win the game. We win the game. I think we just won the game. That was the goal of the game, right?
Not sure what to feel. My parents are alive, and I need to save them. I'm lucky to have you by my side. I don't think I could face what's to come otherwise.
Alright. Well, I think this feels like a prime opportunity to go ahead and wrap things up for tonight. So thank you guys so much for watching. Whether you're watching live here on Twitch or after the fact on the Twitch VODs, or after the fact on the YouTube VODs, however you're watching. Ah, fuck.
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yeah, I don't think I could have gone through with it in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light.
You don't miss the Shadow Curse lands then.
Hardly. I'm more than glad to leave that place behind. The Elder Brain. But more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. The ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different.
Uh-huh.
I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Alright. What do you suggest?
We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerer's Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Mm-hmm. Why would a Baldurian magic shop be the first place we look?
Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two.
Fucking nerd.
You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
Alright, well, we'll add it to the list. Anyway, as I was saying, thank you guys so much for watching. Whether you're watching live here on Twitch or after the fact on the Twitch VODs or after the fact on the YouTube VODs, however you're watching, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and wrap things up here. Right on the precipice of a big event and a big reveal that we will see first thing next time on Dragon Ball Z. What that is, I'm just going to have to wait. We're going to rest. And then your mind is going to get so fucking blown. It's going to be unbelievable. But anyway, the next stream is going to be Monday, March 31st, 7 p.m. Eastern Time until about 9:30-ish. And we're going to pick this up where we left off here. You're going to go ahead and take a rest. We're going to see the crazy fucking scene that I'm alluding to. And then we're going to venture forth, not quite into Baldur's Gate, but into Rivington, which is just outside of Baldur's Gate. And there we're going to have new merchants. We're going to have new people to talk to. We're going to have new quests. We're going to have sunlight. We're going to have a whole bunch of awesome things and very cool things. And we are going to be in Act 3. And shit is going to get tedious. and long and long. We're going to be in Act 3 for the rest of our lives, because there's still 900 more hours of this game. But I hope you're excited for all of that. We're going to take it piece by piece and quest by quest, and we're just going to try to knock out as much of the content of Act 3 as we possibly can. You know, like I said, I'm going to try to do as much of it as possible, given the way I want to play the game, right? Like, you know, I'm going to do... I have an idea of what path I want to take for each of these characters, right? We're gonna have Shadowheart do one thing. We're gonna have Astarion do one thing. We're gonna have Karlach do one. As we progress their quests, we're gonna make certain choices, and I kind of know what I want to do with all that. But along those lines, we're gonna try to do as many of the side quests and side things as we possibly can, and I'm probably gonna consult a quest guide just probably for the purposes of making sure that I have a sense of what I want to do in what order, because, you know, trying to make sure stuff fits into a nice 2.5 to 3 hour block, and we don't get, like, wrapped up in shit that's going to take a long time. You know, it's kind of the same approach I take with the Horizon stuff. So we'll see about that, but we're not going to have to really worry about that until we get into Baldur's Gate proper. So I don't think we're getting there next time, but we are going to do a lot of the Rivington stuff, and at least, you know, find some new quests and some new merchants and some new things to do. So I hope you're excited for that, as I know I am. I will see you in the next stream, and we are going to leave Act 2 in the dust and start Act 3 proper, and it's going to be great. Good night.